Once again, I welcome you all for the discussion on complex variables. So, in the previous videos, we have discussed about analytic functions and how to construct analytic functions using its real or imaginary part. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the harmonic conjugate of a function. So, given any complex valued function, how to find its harmonic conjugate. So, before going to what do you mean by an harmonic conjugate of a function, first we need to recall what is an harmonic function. See, we say that a function u is harmonic, which is a function in two variables. U equal to u of x comma y is harmonic if u double x plus u double y equal to 0. If sum of its second order partial derivatives is equal to 0, then we say that such function is harmonic. And this equation we call as Laplace equation. This is called Laplace equation. For harmonic function, you can define as any function which satisfies this Laplace equation is said to be an harmonic function. So in that way also you can define harmonic functions. Now, what is the relation between harmonic function and analytic function? This we have already discussed, I think. Anyways, let us recall it. F of z equal to u plus iv. It is an analytic function. If it is an analytic function, then its real and imaginary parts u and v are harmonic. So, real and imaginary parts of an analytic function are always harmonic. But if you choose two harmonic functions u and v, then their combination u plus iv need not be analytic. So, it is one-way result. So, if the function is analytic, its real and imaginary parts are harmonic. So, for any function, if its real and imaginary parts are harmonic, then it is not always true that the function f of z is harmonic, I mean analytic. So, analytic implies harmonic, but harmonic need not imply analytic. Okay, now here the problems will be like this. Either u will be given or v. If u plus iv is analytic, then u is called harmonic conjugate of v and v is called harmonic conjugate of u. So previous problems alen marta idvi. So given a real or imaginary part, we are supposed to find the function f of z. But now here, given a real or imaginary part, we are supposed to find another part, the corresponding part. Mean, if the real part is given, we find imaginary part. If the imaginary part is given, then we will find real part. Then combining those two, we may get the function f of z. That is different. So here u will be given, we need to find v, and if v is given, we need to find u. In case u is given, suppose the real part is given, then you have to find its partial derivatives ux, uy, then use CR equations to convert these partial derivatives of u into partial derivatives of v, then integrate with respect to corresponding variable x and y, then choose constants correspondingly, then we will get v. If v is given, then find its derivatives, then convert that derivatives into derivatives of v into derivatives of u, then integrate with respect to x or y, then choose appropriately the constant, you get u. So this is the working procedure. Either u or v will be given, you need to find their partial derivatives, then use CR equations, then integrate. So that is the working procedure you have to follow. Okay, now let us consider problems. So problems. Determine whether the following functions are harmonic. Determine whether the following function is harmonic. Then find harmonic conjugate. Then find harmonic conjugate. A. So V equal to cos x sin hy. So V is given. Now as per the problem statement, first we have to show that this is harmonic. Harmonic means it is a function in x and y, right? So we need to prove that v double x plus v double y equal to 0. Solution: given v equal to cos x sin hy, then vx will be minus sin x sin hy, and v double x will be minus cos x sin hy. Vy will be cos x cos hy, and v double y will be cos x sin hy. So from this we can observe that v double x equal to minus v double y, that is v double x, thus v double x plus v double y equal to 0. Hence v is harmonic. Hence v is harmonic. Now we need to find its harmonic conjugate. See, already we have vx or vy, no problem with that. By CR equations, directly you can employ CR equations, right? By CR equations, we have ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. So that implies ux will be vy antandre it is cos x cos hy, cos x cos hyperbolic y, and uy will be minus vx, that is sin x sin hyperbolic y. So you got ux and uy. Now integrating with respect to x and y, you get u. Now integrating will be getting u equal to integral of cos x cos hy. It will be cos hy आ गया रहता है. Integral of cos x, you get sin x. So sin x cos hyperbolic y plus constant. Here we have integrated with respect to x, means constant will be a function of y. Similarly here integrating with respect to y, you will be getting u equal to sin x आ गया रहता है, sin x cos hy plus g of, here we have integrated with respect to x, right? So it will be a function of x. Choose f of y equal to g of x equal to 0. So we'll be getting u equal to sin x cos hy. That is the required harmonic conjugate. In case if you need to find the function, this is not asked here, but generally it will be asked. In case we need to find f of z, suppose f of z ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, in that case we have f of z equal to u plus iv. Substitute for u and v. So f of z equal to u ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ sin x cos hy cos hyperbolic y plus I into, so what is v? V is cos x sin hy. So now put x equal to z, y equal to 0. So f of z equal to sin z cos hyperbolic 0, that is the cos of I into 0, same cos 0, you get this 1 and this whole thing will be 0. So sin z, that is the corresponding analytic function. Next problem B. Next problem B, u equal to x cube minus 3xy square plus 3x square minus 3y square plus 1. You have to show that this is harmonic. Solution I will directly find its derivatives. Ux equal to 3x square minus 3y square plus 6x. U double x equal to 6x plus 6. Uy equal to minus 6xy minus 6y. U double y equal to minus 6x minus 6. So U double x plus U double y equal to 6x plus 6 minus 6x minus 6, you get 0. Therefore U is harmonic. Now we need to find harmonic conjugate by CR equation. By CR equations we have Ux equal to Vy, Uy equal to minus Vx. That implies Ux, I think U is given, right? So I need to write Vy. From this Vx will be minus Uy. Okay, now I'll write this one first. Vx equal to minus Uy, that is minus 6x minus 6, and Vy equal to Ux. Okay, sorry, this one. Vx equal to minus Uy, right? Minus Uy is this one, 6xy plus 6y. Now Vy, that is equal to Ux. So Ux is 3x square minus 3y square plus 6x. Now integrating we'll be getting V equal to, you have to integrate this with respect to x, right? So this will be 3x square y minus 6x, sorry, plus 6xy, plus integration is done with respect to x, right? So g f of y, and here v integration with respect to x we need to do 3x square y minus, it is integration with respect to y, right? Minus y cube plus 6xy plus g of x. Now if you compare these two, we have v equal to, this I will call as equation 1 and this I will call as equation 2. If I compare equation 1 and 2, then we will be having, okay, I will write like this, 3x square y plus 6xy plus f of y equal to 3x square y minus y cube plus 6xy plus g of x. See, 3x square y, that is same on both sides. F of y, this denotes function not containing x. If you look into this side, this is the only term that is not containing x. So f of y will be minus y cube. And g of x that denotes function not containing y. But here there is no term that is not containing y. So obviously you must choose g of x equal to 0. So substituting for either f of y in equation or for g of x in equation 2, you get v. Thus v equal to 3x square y plus 6xy minus y cube. This is the required answer. Next, okay, b is over. C u equal to e power x x cos y minus y sin y. Solution. U, I can write it as, okay, let us keep in this form only, e power x into x cos y minus y sin y. Now differentiating ux equal to, you have to apply product rule, ux times derivative of this term within bracket cos y plus derivative of e power x, that is e power x into x cos y minus y sin y. So ux will be e power x times cos y plus x cos y minus y sin y. Next, uy e power x into derivative of cos y, that is minus sin y. So you will get minus x sin y. Here you have to apply product rule, minus sin y. So sin y आगे इट्ಕೊಂಡು y differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Next minus y into cos y. Okay, I need to find u double x also, right? Oh, forgot it. Okay, that implies uy equal to e power x, you can take outside, it will be minus x sin y minus sin y. Okay, I'll try again. So minus will take outside, minus will take outside, it will be sin y plus x sin y plus y cos y. Now let us find second derivatives, u double x. ಇದು actually ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. Let us do it now. So e power x into cos y, we are differentiating with respect to x, right? So e power x into derivative of cos y will be 0, derivative of x cos y, that is cos y only. Okay, plus e power x into derivative of e power x I have written here. So e power x is same. So cos y plus x cos y minus y sin y. So u double x is, I'll write here, u double x is e power x 2 cos y plus cos y, okay, cos y avitala, x cos y minus y sin y. Now u double y equal to minus e power x times sin y, differentiating we will get cos y plus x sin y, it will be x cos y plus y into derivative of cos y, so it will be minus y sin y plus y into, cos y into derivative of y 1, so plus cos y. So u double x plus u double y will be, so e power x will take throughout outside, so here 2 cos y plus x cos y minus y sin y, minus illo minus ಏನಿದೆ, so minus cos y, cos y 2 cos y ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, this one minus 2 cos y minus x cos y plus y sin y. So 2 cos y get cancel, 2 cos y get cancel, x cos y minus x cos y get cancel, these two get cancel, so we'll get 0. So the function is harmonic, hence u is harmonic. Next, by CR equations we have ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. So this we can better write as vx equal to minus uy. So now ux, vy equal to ux. What is ux? Ux we have e power x times cos y plus x cos y minus y sin y. Similarly, vx we have vx we have minus uy ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದು e power x ಮೈನಸ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ x sin y ಪ್ಲಸ್ y cos y plus sin y. Now integrating, see here variables are interchanged, so integrating this we need to integrate with respect to y. This is with respect to y and this one with respect to x. So integrating with respect to y, here we will get y v equal to e power x constant ಆಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, integral of cos y will be getting sin y plus x sin y. Here we need to apply integration by parts. Minus of first function y into integral of sin y, that is minus cos y, minus derivative of first function, that is 1 into integral of second function minus sin y. So we will be getting plus, here we have done with respect to y, so it will be f of x. So v equal to e power x times sin y plus x sin y plus y cos y minus into minus sin y plus f of x. So we get v equal to e term cancel agutta, x e power x sin y plus y e power x cos y plus f of x. Question 1 number. Similarly, integrating this with respect to x. So what we had there, okay, v equal to integration with respect to x. So here we need to multiply e power x inside, so it will be sin y into, very carefully I have to write this, integral of x e power x dx plus y cos y, it is constant, so integral of e power x plus sin y, it will be a constant, integral of e power x dx. Okay, now it will be sin y times first function x into integral of second function minus derivative of first function integral of second function plus e power x y cos y plus e power x sin y. So v will be x e power x sin y minus e power x sin y plus y e power x cos y plus e power x sin y. So constant I have not added, that is g of y plus g of y, here again plus g of y. So g of y, that means it represents function that is not containing x. If you look into this, here that contains x, this also contains x. So g of y you have to put 0. G of y you must take 0. Similarly f of x, that represent function that is not containing y. So this contains y, this contains y, this also contains y, and this one contains y. I think e power x sin y is e power x minus sin y. These two get cancelled, right? Correct. So v equal to x e power x sin y plus y e power x cos y plus g of y. Yes, you have to take g of y to be 0, and similarly you have to take f of x to be 0. So choose f of x to 0 and g of y to 0. So taking those two as 0, we get thus v equal to x e power x sin y plus y e power x cos y. In case if you are asked to find f of z, then proceed at this step, otherwise you have to stop here. Suppose if you are asked to find f of z, then f of z equal to q plus iv, that implies f of z equal to u, that is e power x into x cos y minus y sin y plus I into x e power x sin y plus y e power x cos y. Put x equal to z, put x equal to z, y equal to 0. Then f of z equal to z e power z, because this term will be 0. So this vanishes, and this also vanishes. So only this thing will get f of z equal to z e power z. That's all. I think this is problem C. Yes. Next, let us discuss one more. Problem D. U equal to x square plus 4x minus y square, minus y square plus 2y. Solution. So it is a polynomial, so differentiating polynomial is easy. So ux is 2x plus 4 and u double x is 2. Uy minus 2y plus 2, u double y is minus 2. So u double x plus u double y equal to 0. So u harmonic. Now we need to find its harmonic conjugate. Now by CR equations, ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. So from this we get vy equal to ux and vx equal to minus uy. Thus vy equal to ux 2x plus 4 and vx equal to minus uy, that is 2y minus 2. Now integrating with respect to corresponding variables, integrating this with respect to y, we will be getting v equal to 2xy plus 4y plus f of x, and here integrating with respect to x, we will be getting v equal to 2xy minus 2x plus g of y. So g of y denotes function that contains only y or function not containing x. Similarly, f of x denotes function only in the variable x. So you can take f of x to be minus 2x and g of x to be 4y. So v equal to 2xy plus 4y minus 2x. That completes the solution. Suppose you need to find f of z, you can proceed with the idea that is used in previous problems. You have to get f of z to be z square plus 4z minus 2iz. That's all. Problem E. U equal to r plus 1 by r cos theta, r plus 1 by r cos theta. So u r equal to solution, u r equal to 1 minus 1 by r square cos theta and u double r equal to 2 by r cube cos theta u theta equal to minus of r plus 1 by r sin theta and u double theta equal to minus of r plus 1 by r cos theta. Now the Laplace equation is in polar form. We have Laplace equation that is different from Cartesian form. The Laplace equation is u double r plus 1 by r into u r plus 1 by r square into u double theta equal to 0. U double r is 2 by r cube. 2 by r cube cos theta plus u r by r. So idakke r inda divide madidre it will be 1 by r minus 1 by r cube cos theta plus 1 by r square into u double theta, 1 by r square into u double theta, that will be minus 1 by r square multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, r cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, minus of 1 by r plus 1 by r cube cos theta. So it will be 2 by r cube cos theta plus 1 by r cos theta minus 1 by r cube cos theta minus 1 by r cos theta minus 1 by r cube cos theta. So it will be these two get cancelled and these two get cancelled. So we'll be getting, see, adding these two, it will be 2 by r cube cos theta. So I'll write one more step, 2 by r cube cos theta. These two get cancelled anyway, that you can directly cancel. Adding these two, you get minus 2 by r cube cos theta. Same denominator, so that you can add numerators. That is 0. So the function is harmonic. Hence u is harmonic. Hence u is harmonic. Next, by CR equations, by CR equations we have RUR equal to V theta and RVR equal to minus U theta, and we have UR, right? We need to find V theta from this. So V theta will be R minus 1 by R cos theta, and VR will be RUR equal to V theta or VR equal to, so VR will be 1 plus 1 by R square sin theta. So integrating, this will be R minus 1 by R sin theta plus, I am integrating with respect to theta means it should be function of R, and here V will be R minus 1 by R sin theta plus G of theta, and we need to choose both f of R and G of theta to be 0. Thus V equal to R minus 1 by R sin theta. So that is the required answer. In case if you are asked to find f of z, for f of z, so we will be having f of z equal to u plus iv, u antandre r plus 1 by r cos theta plus I into r minus 1 by r sin theta. So put r equal to z, theta equal to 0, we will be getting f of z to be z plus 1 by z. That's all. That is the required analytic function. So with this, the discussion on harmonic function is over. So next we need to consider some miscellaneous problems on harmonic functions and applications of complex variables to flux problems or complex potential problems. That we shall discuss in the next class.